Okay, my name is Enrique Ocio, and I come from the University Hospital Marqués de Valdecilla in Santander in Spain. And I'm here speaking about the results of Melflufen that have been presented at the present ASH meeting 2019 in San Diego. So Melflufen is a novel alkylator, I would say. It's I used to call it a clever alkylator that is linked to a radical that makes it inactive and more lipophilic. So it goes very quickly inside the tumor cells and cells, in all the cells in fact, but cells that have a lot of aminopeptidases can release the radical and make and release active melphalan. And tumor cells are more enriched in aminopeptidases, so we can have more activity of Melflufen in the tumor cells. So in this trial, we have presented a couple of trials. The first one is the Horizon trial that was evaluating the activity of Melflufen plus dexamethasone in patients refractory to pomalidomide or daratumumab. So patients were refractory to one of these two agents, and we had 60% of patients that were refractory to both pomalidomide and daratumumab. So they were quite refractory patients, and even more than half of them have received more than three or more prior lines of therapy in the last 12 months. So this is speaking about a bad patient population. The overall response rate of Melflufen dex in this heavily pretreated patient population was 33%, what I think is quite encouraging for a single agent. And we had also seen responses even in patients refractory to alkylators in the prior months of before entering the study. So I think this is speaking that it's a different thing of alkylators or a more potent, particularly potent drug alkylator. Regarding toxicity, it was quite well tolerated, but particularly the most important toxicity was cytopenias, hematological toxicity, and particularly thrombocytopenia. The other trial with Melflufen that is presented at this ASH meeting is the Anchor trial, and the Anchor study evaluated the activity of Melflufen plus dex in combination with either daratumumab or with bortezomib. I think this is important because this is the first trial really comparing or evaluating the activity of Melflufen in combination. So patients were different, they had different inclusion criteria, but although the results are preliminary, I think they are promising because we have in the bortezomib arm, 3 patients were included, all of them responded to Melflufen plus bortezomib, and in the daratumumab arm, 9 patients were included with 86% responses, half of them that were VGPR. So I think again it's promising the activity, although very preliminary, of this agent in combination with bortezomib or dara. And the toxicity profile is nothing very important. There were no DLTs, and the toxicity profile is quite consistent with the previously observed with these agents in combination. So I think what we have here is Melflufen, a novel agent that alone and in combination has a great activity and a good tolerability and good safety profile for relapsed refractory myeloma patients.